Get him back, or are we taking two here?
We're still in the process of trying to get Luke back here. Basically how this happens is if Luke cannot make it in time for when the final is to begin, the boat that places second in the consolation heat will be able to step up as a trailer, and the original trailer boat will move into the front line of the final.
Okay, so that is how we will work things here. As we go through our field, we got Jake Heiser here. We've seen that boat here. Tate Meyer in the U70 Valvoline. We've got Tyler Roth here in the U. Well, where is Tyler? I select it, but I don't see him. But he's in the U88 Degree Men. Figure that out in a moment. Actually, the names are messed up, so ignore me. We'll just go from the sheet here. We got Chris Porton in the U65 Important Boat Designs on the water. Jeff Blue with the U83 Blue Mule. Tate Meyer in the U70 Valvoline. Mason McClure in the U14 Red, White, and Brew. And of course, Mason McClure and Jack Heiser. So Peyton, it's the first Consi of the evening. And there's a lot more on this because you don't necessarily have to win to get to the final the way things are sitting right now.
Oh yeah, but I mean it's a real risk and reward game too, though, because you don't want to play too conservative and just take second place, because there's still that chance that Luke Nelson could show up in time for the final. So it's not a guarantee that the second place boat will make it to the final. So a lot is on the line here for the first Consi of the season.
Okay. So we got boats going in the water now. 2:21 left until the start of this Consi. Jeff Wolf on your screen. Ignore what it says there at the bottom. That is not Tyler Roth. It's Jeff Wolf on your screen as he is coming around. I think he is cutting. Yes, he is. He's going to cut the course. Going to cut from backstretch to backstretch, we'll say. Goes background turn to a second time as we've got the trolling party up here with Heiser, Thurston, Meyer, and Radinsky. That is not Ryan Radinsky. That is Mason McClure. Yeah, ignore the names here at the bottom. I don't know why it's got Radinsky for McClure here, but that is McClure right there in the U14. For some reason, his paint scheme's not working as well. Mason McClure.
And one thing I'd like to point out here, Dale, before we get to the 1 minute pin is just to like give you a sign of how hectic this race weekend has been. 3 of your 6 competitors in this Consi have won a heat, but also did not finish a heat.
Yeah, it has been a chaotic evening of racing. And there's been a lot of jitters and a lot of mistakes as we are 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark on the 1 minute pin, and we should be all good as they head towards turn number 1 with Jake Heiser and Tate Meyer side by side as they head towards 2.
Yeah, we got Tate Meyer. He's in 3, almost has overlap on Adam Thurston, but Adam's sitting there in 2, kind of in the tunnel right now, but if he keeps his throttle up, he should be able to maintain 2. It's going to be real close, though, here. As it looks like Heiser is going to get 1 here, and I think Tate might have moved over to 2. Or maybe not. He's going to go back out to 3, and Adam just sneaks into 2.
Meyer won at lane 2, but Thurston came jutting up there through the middle as we are 20 seconds to go. All these boats coming into the turn. They're a little bit earlier than what we've seen. So it's going to be a little bit of a slower start as we are 10 seconds to go. Now 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. And we are go for the Conti as Mason McClure gets a rocket start on everybody on the inside. He's going to blast by into turn 1 and take the lead as they head towards 2.
Mason McClure, he nailed that start, but he didn't quite get overlap on Adam Thurston. He's still hanging it out. Oh, now he moves into 2. So we got Mason McClure with a good 3-quarters rooster tail lead, but Adam's right there in lane 1, and he's going to give a fight for this consolation heat as potentially 2 boats can move on to this final heat upcoming, but there's also possibility of only the winner. So it's going to get real interesting here for 3 laps with Adam on the inside and Mason on the outside.
The only way you guarantee you get into that final is if you win this heat. And right now, Mason McClure has it. Adam Thurston, though, he's got the inside advantage. Tate Meyer is third. Jeff Wolf is fourth. Chris Porton bringing up the rear of the field as they head towards 2.
I'm really impressed with how well Adam Thurston is holding that lane 1. He is actually gaining here on Mason. And keep in mind, he did win a heat, and that was the last heat. So he's got momentum entering this consolation heat. And he has closed it up to about 3/4, maybe half a retail length. And this is going to be a doozy of a last lap with the way these guys are racing.
3/4 of a rooster tail is the advantage heading into turn number 3. Thurston holding on the inside, but McClure has the outside. He is led from there the entire night as we begin the final lap. As McClure skies the boat heading into turn number 1. He has the lead, but Thurston is closing as they hit the exit buoy of turn 1 and heading towards 2 for the final time.
Thurston is closing in turn by turn, and this has got the 3 as opposed to the traditional 2 turns. Thurston is closing in. He's less than half a rooster tail behind. Oh man, this is what a consolation heat this is. This is one of the better ones that I've seen the past 2 seasons. It's going to come right down to turn 3. The final turn, who's going to get into the final?
Coming into turn 3 for the final time. Here comes Thurston on the inside. McClure's got the advantage, but here comes Thurston. It's going to be a drag race to the finish buoy. And it's going to be Mason McClure by a 1/4 of a sponson going to the final. As
wow,
Jeff
literally
comes across for 3rd, Porton for 4th. Peyton, what a finish.
That is not only one of the closest. That is not only the closest consolation heat that I've ever seen, but one of the closest heats we've ever seen in the Saturday Night Hydro League, and that's what it's all about right there. Kudos to Adam Thurston catching Mason there, but Mason held his own there on the outside and just edged out Adam for the win. What a race!
Mason held that race from lane 2 the entire way. It all got started. He got a great start and held it from turn 2, but Adam Thurston got the advantage, just couldn't get the drive off turn 3. And Mason's going to go by inches into the final, 2/100ths of a second. No, they're going to say Adam won that race by 2/100ths of a second.
Oh wow! It looked like from because I was using the blimp cam here, and it looked like Mason edged him out, but it says Adam actually got the win. Wow, that's how close it was.
It looked like Mason for me too, but Adam by a 1/4 gets that race. What a run! That is heat of the night and an early contender for heat of the season. So it's Adam who gets into the final, and it's Mason who's now waiting for Luke Nelson, to not show up so that he can be the trailer in this final. And Peyton Hop, that was your consi. What is your final gonna look like?